Snowboarding in Harbin, China's winter wonderland in the middle of summer? Oh yeah, and it's actually really solid. G'day, I'm Peter, and this is Cece, and in this video we're testing out Harbin's awesome indoor ski and snowboard centre. We'll break down the costs, the runs and snow quality, how to get here and where to stay, the vibe of the place, and lots more. So you'll know whether it's worth coming all the way up to China's little Siberia to come skiing or snowboarding. And by the way, if you're not in China, you know you probably don't even need a visa to come here. Let's go! Now, while we're getting to the centre, if I could quickly ask you to leave a like on the video, and if you haven't already done so and find these review videos useful, please hit the subscribe button because it really does go a long way to supporting my work making these videos. Thanks. Here's the place. Sumac land. It's pretty big. Looks very impressive from here.
So they're new, just like a Shanghai place, you know, in the new developed place. And then it's very easy to get to the city train station.
It's much more convenient. Yeah, it's all triple glazed, everything. All right, so this is the shopping mall that's built around the ski centre. So there's a fully functioning shopping mall here as part of it. And it's 9:44, it doesn't open till 10 o'clock. So we've got a little bit of time. Oh, that's a ski, they've got a ice skating rink in the middle of it, that's cool. And this looks like this, here's the ski centre here. One ski, okay.
Oh my god, so cold.
Time to go in. It was super easy, took about 2 minutes. All right, I'm gonna go through the gates now, which should be easy. 你好 Hello 46
单板双板
单板对单板 is snowboard. Thank you. 我要
单板双板呢
All right, I'm all changed now. Yes.谢谢 Okay, here's the restaurant here.
好
Through the blankets. Yeah. All right. Woo! Nice. Try the snow out. It looks like it's like the Guangzhou snow. Good quality indoor snow. Not icy. The lines aren't bad for the lifts. Sorry?
This is called the Rabbit's Run.
These are definitely steeper. There's a park. The easiest one looks like a really long one, is it?
They're all very long.
It does look bigger.
They completely separate the beginners
Oh, right.
And the beginners, they're over there. You look at.
Oh, that's the beginners over there. All right.
That's the other end.
Ah.
They look very
Oh, so we're going to completely skip the whole beginners area. Okay.
No,
So you can see there, on the other side there's some really easy slopes down there. Okay, for total beginners. This is pretty good though. This magic carpet is pretty fast. Yeah. They're very steep. They're much steeper than normal. Yeah, that's steep at the top there, isn't it? Now, here's the start of the intermediate run here. Apparently the easy big intermediate run. Easier intermediate. Alright, now let's get some info going. I'll talk while you check out each of the runs. First up, let's talk about location and access. Harbin Sumec Snow World is in the northern outskirts of Harbin. As you saw, it's in a built-up area right inside a shopping mall with lots of hotels around. You can get to Harbin by flying or by high-speed rail, and once in Harbin, it's super easy to reach by metro and or taxi from the heart of the city. It takes about 45 minutes and costs about $2 to get there. Cheap. Okay, now on to the runs. As you can see in the video, it has 6 in total, starting with some very gentle beginner runs, and then a steeper upper beginner run, then a progression to a pretty nice single intermediate run, which is pretty long, and then 2 advanced runs. One of them, which is a clean 25-degree drop, and one with mobile. both of these are quite short, but drop onto intermediate runs, so can be made to be longer. Then there's a terrain park run, which you can also see briefly in the video. Cool. I'm at the bottom. That was actually, yeah, easier than I thought. It's actually slow. The snow is so soft, it's actually a bit slow. But I'm just going to walk over to the beginner's run just to check it out, show you what it looks like at least. But I better get out of the way of these guys because they're fast. Because Harbin is kind of like the center of Chinese professional skiing for the Olympic teams and things. And I think they use this as a summer training camp. There's the beginner stuff. Oh, there's almost no one there. It's amazing. But it's super flat. This is a good view of the whole thing actually. So yeah, there's more skiers here too. In Guangzhou, there almost everybody was on snowboard. Here there's definitely a mix between skiing and snowboarding. So yeah, it's both. Again, probably because of the pro kind of guys. But yeah, there's some definitely. I think there's better. There's more skills here than the people at Guangzhou, as you can imagine, because these guys grew up in snow. Right now we're at the top of the intermediate run, the smaller one. I've got to say it was a pain to get up here. The magic carpet, it was stopped 3 times and it's just a bit of a pushing shove. I didn't like it much. I want to check out the one next door as well. Look, you can walk through here. Cece, just gonna have a look through here. See what it's like. So these connect to the steeper grades. So this one's a bit different because there's people that connect up. So there's some really fast skiers that come through here. Whereas the one over here doesn't connect up with the faster areas. So, hello, how are you? So it's a little bit tamer for that because you don't have to worry about some bullet, you know, racing through. All right, there's Cece. But I'm not going to come. I'll film this one because I'm not going to do this one again. I think the magic carpet was just a bit too much of a pain. Now snow conditions. The snow is good. It's nice and soft, but on a hard packed base. So by the end of the day, the soft surface does get pushed into being a bit bumpy, with a few icier patches in between, especially on the advanced runs. But it's still fine, and I was really happy with the snow. Hello. I think this one's good. You'll be happier here, right?
I'm basically frozen there. I'm so tired that I cannot even relax.
That was Cece. She's looking careful. Right, I'm in the chairlift now, going up to the top. Okay, so you can see there's there's actually 3, 1, 2, 3 advanced runs. Okay, off the lift. You can see at the top, you can see that it's all connected. You can just walk across through anyone you want. That's good to know. So you can just jump on the chairlift, which is the least busy, and that I have to say that's one thing that is miles better here than Guangzhou, because Guangzhou had a single chairlift and it's a busier place. There's just less people here in Harbin, there was no wait. I just walked straight onto the chairlift, and then when you get to the top, and because there's 2 of them, it's even easier. So yeah, it's really awesome for that. So anyway, here is, oh, that looks nice. Jesus, it probably looks a little bit steeper than my ability, but anyway, I'll be fine, I think. All right, I'm not going to film it. Okay, I'm on the other side now. This one looks like it's like moguls, I think. So let's see. Oh, okay, the slope here is between 10 and 25%. All right, that's good to know. Wow, yeah, they're moguls. Mogul time. Hello. Okay, this is the other side of the intermediate. I've just done the moguls. I had one crash, they were okay. Actually, I was alright with them. Next is lifts and infrastructure. This was great, much better than the Guangzhou Centre. You can see in the video there are magic carpets for the beginner and intermediate runs, and because of the curve in the intermediate, the main intermediate run has quite a short, steep and fast ride back up. The advanced runs have 2 chairlifts, which is excellent. You can use either of them, and there's not really any lines anyway, so that was awesome. They also let you fully carry your board too if you want. This is one of the best things about this centre. The main lobby does everything that it needs to do, but there's not much of a snow play area for kids, which is probably because most of the year Harbin outside is one giant snow play anyway. Just having a break in the, checking out the cafe. They've got fruit drinks, teas and coffees. 35 kwai is about $5 for a coffee. They're all the same price. Oh, the Americano's a bit cheaper, of course. And the same sort of prices for any of these meals here, about $5 US each, more or less. 4 or 5. The package meal, okay. That's not bad. Might even get that. A chicken sandwich with a drink. I'm a bit mixed it up here, isn't it? Yeah, I'll get that. Alright. Oh, but they've got a convenience store with all kinds of stuff here too. Snickers, peanuts, biscuits, cookies, noodles, Coke, and pretty reasonable prices. They're about $1 US each for a Coke. That's alright. Anyway, I'm going to order. Next is staffing. As you can see, the staff are very helpful and friendly, and there are plenty of them. But there's also almost zero English language spoken, so it does help to know some Chinese language basics, or have a Chinese speaking friend with you, or a good translation app ready to go on your phone. But the other thing is, Chinese people are incredibly helpful. If there's anyone near you that can speak some English who sees you having language problems, they will 100% come and help you out. So don't worry, you'll be fine. Now on to safety. As you can see in the video, the magic carpets are good quality, and there are lots of staff making sure they don't get crowded or anything. Tier lifts are also solid with plenty of staff running them, and I like how you can carry your board rather than being clipped in it if you wanted. There's a clinic that handles minor spills and a nearby hospital for real emergencies. Bottom line is that the safety is really good, probably better than most outdoor resorts. Now, how about other things to do? After skiing the sweet indoor slopes, the off-mountain action here is quite a lot. The outdoor shopping mall is very cool, and also you're in Harbin. You're about 45-minute trip from the city downtown area, which is a huge amount of things to do and eat. I am also making another video where I do a running tour of the whole city, so check that out as well. Harbin is actually really cool. It's a cool city with a distinct Russian vibe. There's so much to do. Okay, finally the big one, money. Here's what you'll spend skiing and snowboarding here, and all of these prices are in US dollars. A half-day ticket with gear and rental included is about $40, and it's only an extra $10 or so to turn that into a full day. Plan about $7 for meals, $2 for a good coffee outside in the Luckin, and about $30 an hour for each person for lessons in a group. It's more expensive individually. There are plenty of hotels within walking distance from the resort, which start at about $20, but stay downtown is much better for about $30-$40 per night. It is still close, and there are far more options with much more to do. So for affordable skiing and snowboarding, this actually is really an awesome value, especially if you're already visiting Harbin. Woot! Alright, do that again. All right, I'm done. I've been, I don't know, about 5 or 6 hours now. I'm getting cold. I think I'm done. I'm gonna check out. Oh, but it's been good, really good. Yeah, hello. I start by giving my boy back. Pasta Cafe. But anyway, comparisons, I think it's good. The best thing about it. Cece, bye bye. I think the best thing about it is it's nice and quiet, you know. Like, it's a big place, and from what I can gather, because Harbin is, you know, minus 30 degrees Celsius in the winter. It's like a very cold place with lots of mountain resorts. And I think, wait, I'll just give this back first. Yeah. 谢谢。对。谢谢。好，拜拜。So anyway, as I was saying, because winter is what Harbin is all about, and then the average Harbin person grew up, you know, in cold, in these ridiculously cold temperatures, and then it's good for tourists to have a, you know, like for me, to come here and be able to ski any time of the year. But it seems like compared to Guangzhou, where there's never any snow, you know, and it's a novelty, and the Guangzhou people want to try out skiing, that an indoor centre makes more sense, which is why it's much busier. And here, it kind of makes sense, you know, that it's not busy, because the average Harbin person might be happy just to enjoy summer, warm weather, and the only ones who are really still skiing are the, you know, super sporting, you know, skiers that are really doing it for a serious sport. But the casual skiers, and because the outdoor resorts here are some of the best in China, you know, perhaps this is not considered good enough for them anyway, if that makes sense, you know, even though it's quite good. I think it's about the same as Guangzhou, really, you know, in terms of quality, but for Harbin people that might not be good enough, because they're used to more, whereas, you know, obviously in places like Guangzhou and Shanghai as well, the Shanghai one apparently is quite busy, and Shenzhen will probably be the same. But there's nothing to compare it to for the average person. A lot of people in Shenzhen or Guangzhou have never even been, you know, snow skiing before, so it's all new and good for them. So yeah, to me that kind of makes it not surprising that it's not super busy here, which means that if you're going to come skiing at an indoor centre, Harbin's a really good one to come to, because, you know, you will get a chance of skiing as much as you want, or snowboarding, you know, I should say, or whatever, as much as you want, without the crowds, without the lines, without anything. You can pretty much just go straight onto the chairlifts and straight onto the magic carpets or wherever you're doing, and it's going to be, you know, perfect. Anyway, I got to turn the camera off while I take my boots off and everything. What's your I love China. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Okay, done. Now I just need to find Cece. She's out here somewhere. So yeah, Harbin Sumec Indoor Snow Center, skiing and snowboarding, is pretty good. Hello, how are you? Oh, but I was getting a bit tired as well. My quads are getting a bit tired. So anyway, what did you think of the place?
It's good. I think for the crowd, it's definitely good.
Yeah, there's almost no people here. Anyway, say goodbye. See ya.